What's going on, everyone? My name is Matt, again, if you don't know who I am. I haven't posted a video in a year and a half, and a year and a half ago was my first post. So, we're going to start doing more content on here because I know it's something that I enjoy doing, and I want to do more of it. So I bought this mic. As you can see, this is a little bit better quality than last time. I still have vinyls, still collecting them, so that's what this video is about. It's just the ones that I've collected in the past year and a half. So I mean, you can tell that there's still some of the same ones on there, but there's a lot more that I have gotten, and I do have one still coming in the mail that's not here yet, but I'll just let you know what that is, and I'll probably post or put a excuse me, I'll probably put a picture of it on here somewhere and post. But anyway, yeah, so let's get into it. So I've gotten my first section down. As you can see, there's a lot of them that I took off right here because we're going to go through them, but I haven't really realized how many I've gotten since then because I got all the ones down that I'm displaying, but obviously I don't have that much shelving room. And there's still some in my drawer here that I just keep in there because it's my only way of storage in this small studio apartment. So it's kind of hitting me how many I have now. But anyways, all right. First of all, don't want to bore you with geeky stuff, but like this is magnetically sticking to my shirt. Like there's a magnet on the other side of my shirt. Anyway, it's cool. I think this is really cool. Like, this is so fun. First one, King of Hearts by Brandon Lake. Came out this past summer. I was looking for it everywhere, and I found it in Walmart, and I was like, yes, please. It's not, I don't have it displayed on the back of this, but it's in red and gold. One disc of the pressing is red, and one of them is gold. Really, really nice. We got Morgan, I'm the Problem. On the brown, it's the Target one. There's one of the discs on here. The middle of it says the same track list as a different disc. So there's two discs with the same track list naming, but they're two different discs. Like there's different songs on them. They're just labeled wrong, and it's kind of confusing. But I mean, it was on sale on Target, so that's what I got it because I mean it's the same music. So anyway. I mentioned it in the previous video. We love Benson, and we, as in me and my girlfriend, we saw him twice on the American Heart Tour. We saw him in Minnesota, and then we flew to Las Vegas to see him. Fantastic show, by the way. And I don't know why people want to get like the ruby or pink color because this red, white, and blue marble, fire, dude. It's sick. But anyway, this is a good album. I like Fireworks and Rollerblades better, but the highs on this album are higher than that one, but the lows are a lot lower, I would say, personally. Another Benson, this is his EP Pulse, which I was ecstatic when they announced this because I really like this EP. It came out when I was running track my senior year of high school, and I listened to it on repeat, and it was like one of the first times that I had listened to an entire project by him. Then they released it. Not only is it just like a good album, the pressing on this thing, it's the Record Store Day exclusive. So we camped outside of a record store in Indy, we as in me and my girlfriend, on Black Friday. I don't even want to get into that adventure. Long story short, we sat outside a record store in Indy, freezing cold, and I was really scared that people were going to buy this and it would sell out. But we got our copy, and I went home a happy guy. But, I mean, look at that. Neon green with a little bit of teal. It's blue, but like when you match it with the neon green, it turns a little teal. Splatter, dude. It's so good. It's so good. And the music on it's good as well, but the pressing is what really got me. everybody's gonna be familiar with this album cover. This is The Human Condition by Jon Bellion. Now, everybody knows All Time Low. I grew up with that song. It was on the radio everywhere. Never listened to the album. And then I went to a Reds game, and Nick Castellanos, big fan of Jon Bellion. I didn't know it at the time, but he played Stupid Deep as his walk-up song. And so I listened to it, and I was like, dude, this is a fire song. So I went through this guy's discography and listened to his songs again, and they're all really weird and different, which I think is cool now. At the time, I was like, I don't know about this. This isn't something I, can vibe with. And then about a year ago, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, I started listening to his stuff again, and I fell in love with it immediately. I haven't opened this yet. It's still sealed because it's the clear pressing of it, and I just haven't gotten around to opening it yet, and I'm kind of scared to. But you know what? I'm gonna open it now. Alright, so I've taken off the hype sticker that was here, and I placed it on my outer sleeve so I can keep that kind of little aesthetic. That's what I did with the Benson Boone Record Store Day 1, and I also did it with the Niall Horan The Show. But this is somehow turned into an unboxing video, which is fun. I have no idea if there's anything extra in here as far as like a poster, or if it's just music credits. But we're about to find out together. So there goes the shrink wrap. This album cover is gorgeous, by the way, I just gotta say. This is so fire. So there is music credits. Wow, that is yikes, bro. This looks like a senior picture. Good Lord. All right. Well, he doesn't look like this anymore. So here are the discs. I'm going to put these in inner sleeves also. I can show you what brand I use that way too, but ooh. There's the clear disc. Look how cool that is. Huh. All right, so we're back. The inner sleeves that I use. Sorry, it sounded like somebody got into a massive wreck, but it was just some guy with a trailer. Anyway, I use Big Fudge for my inner sleeves. They're the premium master sleeves, so they come with like this clear, so you can still display the pressing of the disc, but it also has this back anti static. But we're just gonna slide the disc in here, and boom. See, there's static. That's why I hate these. This disc looks screwed up, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. How is this sealed? There's no way this was sealed, bro. Look at this. You can't even... I don't know if you can tell, but this is like... I'm gonna have to play this in a minute. And we're gonna test it out myself. I'm gonna be upset. This is a little funnier, but this is Jon's comeback album that dropped this past year in June. I was so excited about this, and I don't know if you know what the album is, but this is clearly not the album cover. This is the poster that came inside, but as you can see, the album cover is just a picture frame of some random people. So sorry, Jon, but I'm not putting this in my room because this is low-key creepy. So I took part of your poster and put it on the front. But this is just called Father Figure. It's another clear pressing. There's a live version of the album coming out soon. We'll be purchasing, and I'll show you what all comes in that if I have Jon Bellion fans that watch my stuff. I'll show you what the poster looks like. Really cool. Also kind of creepy. It's more of the same people. But it's just all of the lyrics of all the songs, and then we have this gigantic conglomeration of a bunch of cool pictures of Jon. Now we compare these to the one that came in the Human Condition, and we'll see that this is a lot cooler. Next up, we have The First Time Deluxe by the Kid Laroi, and if you know that this album exists, you know this is not the album cover. I flipped it. I've done that to a couple of my displays, but I just like the back cover a lot better. I mean, it says the title of the album, and it has a picture of Laroi. It's on black pressing, but this is the original First Time Deluxe cover. It's cool. There's nothing wrong with it. I just like the aesthetic of this a lot better. The red and everything fits well on my wall with Justice and the Zach Bryan album. But yeah, this took a long time to get. I mean, this album came out in 23 and the vinyl came out in 25. So that's a little bit ridiculous in my opinion, but I'm just waiting for Before I Forget to come out now, because he's probably going to wait until the deluxe and then just drop the whole vinyl, but hopefully that's soon. We have one of my favorite albums, probably my most played album of 2020 alongside No Pressure, would be Legends Never Die by Juice WRLD. This album cover is beautiful. The sheer color on the top of that shelf over there when I have all of mine up, that is my favorite shelf of all time. It's just the regular black pressing. I got this one for Christmas from my girlfriend. But just the album cover itself is so good. And I like the music. I just don't listen to this music as much anymore. All right, we're on our last section. But as I just stated, look at that top shelf. I don't know why, but to me that is so pleasing to the eye. The next two are Christmas presents from this year. The first one is Fear by NF. This is his recent EP that just dropped in November of 25. Words cannot describe how excited I was for this to drop, and it didn't disappoint. If you haven't listened to Fear, the song, go listen to it. The build-up and tension in the ending of that song is fantastic. I love it so much. This is on white pressing, which was insane for my girlfriend to get me because it was very expensive. Another NF album. This is The Search. This is the white anniversary edition, white pressing of it. The album is very depressing though, but I mean it's still great music. I can't lie to you. It's really good. Next up is the limited edition orange pressing of Free Spirit by Khaled. The vibes of this album cover and my two favorite songs on the album are just immaculate. I used to play Better on repeat. Ended up getting this. Just the vibes of everything about the album is just gives summer and fun times. This is another one of those album covers that I flipped around because I'm sorry, Alex, but the front cover of just you laying in the grass is not going to cut it for me displaying, even though I didn't display yours in the first place. So this is an Urban Outfitters, like a black licorice kind of looking vinyl. It's not black. It's got a hint of red in there. It's really hard to see unless I put it up against my white disc on my record player. See, this is the album cover in the first place. I've come to really enjoy Alex's music. I know a lot of people probably have heard Ordinary. It's an okay song. It's not my favorite by any means. Next, I got this one in Bloomington with my girlfriend. love Justin Bieber's Purpose album. Life is Worth Living, Purpose. I mean, there's so many. Sorry, Where Are You Now? What was the other one? What Do You Mean? That's not, I mean, those last three are not the greatest songs that he's ever made, but they were radio bangers. But Purpose and Life is Worth Living. Love Yourself. I mean, this album's very good. Very, very good. It's just a black pressing, but it was something that I had to get. I did have it on display, but Jon Bellion beat him out for display purposes, so there's that. And last but not least, you cannot go wrong with a little bit of Frank Sinatra for your Christmas vibes on a green pressing. Pretty crispy. There's not much else I can say. All I can say is when you throw this on while putting the tree up, vibes are immaculate. That's all I gotta say. All right, so there's my collection. I'm gonna grab The Human Condition back down again, and I'm gonna go play that and make sure everything is okay. And I don't know if you care or not, but I'll tell you if it worked and if it didn't work, and if I have any issues on playback. So if you cared at all, we're good. We're good here, and that's the video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.